All right, guys, welcome to the channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you like the content, of course. If you don't, fine. But if you like it, we're going to drop more hot videos like this, like the last videos. So we're going to keep talking about it. I'm your girl, talk about it, Tina. That is my handsome, sour face king,
Yeah.
like iconic.
I'm gonna show y'all why it's up, but I got waffles, but inside it's fruit.
Very.
Yeah. It's kind of tart, like blackberry, raspberry,
Let's,
strawberry, blueberry. Woohoo!
woohoo! Not woohoo. Um, ooh, that looked good, baby. Okay.
Got the waffles. You know, they say you are what you eat, and I'm trying to get ate up. Have you ever
Whoa.
swallowed? Have you?
Okay. Okay. I'm done with you. The dang phone fell out too. Not the phone fell out too. That is hilarious. I'm
Whoa.
so clipping that. I am
Okay.
clipping that. That is going on the IG. He got swallowed all the way up. The phone done fell out and everything.
Oh snap!
Baby, put the phone back where it was. I want to.
No, cause I gotta fix it way more, like make it more sturdy.
That view, I want to be close up.
I wanna be close
I
to
do.
you, girl.
We gotta get you. I'm gonna order. See, I don't want to order you something to make you comfortable because you're coming home.
True, factions.
But you need a phone stand, but you don't. You use it once a week. So
I think we good right now.
I could send you mine, but that's your body. We
Oh
ain't
yeah,
used your body in a while.
no.
No, I will send it to you.
Don't send my body to me.
Okay, guys. So as you can see, what the title is, we've been coming with the heavy hitters. We've been coming with the heavy hitters. Was it last? It would have been last Sunday, which is technically today. We hit you with the whole cheating aspect and the side chick. We gave you two perspectives. We gave you the perspective of the woman that was being cheated on, that had a whole nother, her husband had a whole nother side piece. And we gave you the perspective from the woman that was the side piece, or the side, what is it, side chick? Side chick, sorry. That ain't my vocabulary. So gave you the side chick perspective. Then we hit y'all with what we got going on. Everybody want to know and got questions about us, and want to put their 2 cents in about our life and what we doing and how we doing it. We good over here. So if y'all have not watched the last two videos that were hour and a half and 2 hours long, y'all need to go watch them because they some heavy hitters in my opinion. I'm not just saying that because it's my video. I'm saying that because um they some heavy hitters. I'm gonna get my microphone in front of me because I realize I'm talking over here and the microphone is over here. So, um, yeah, we gonna talk about today why women cheat. So, I want to play a clip that's on my IG right now, and then we gonna talk about it. We just gonna do the audio because I ain't got time to try and bring in um
Bring them in, shepherds, bring them
okay,
in.
here we go.
When a man is broken, he can destroy everyone around him by what he does. When a woman is broken, she can destroy everyone around her by what she.
Wait, I should have played the actual
When a,
Yeah.
full
when
clip.
a man
Okay.
is broken, he can destroy everyone around him by what he does. When a woman is broken, she can destroy everyone around her by what she says. That's why for a man, self-control is his greatest power. And for a woman, silence is hers. When a man has learned to not be out of control, but to be out of people's control because he has self-control, that's a powerful man. And when a woman has learned to be silent, doesn't mean to be silenced. I'm
Exactly.
silent because I'm watching. I'm silent because I'm observing. I'm silent because I'm waiting for the opportunity to speak. And when I speak, people listen. When I speak, the room listens. And not only do they listen, they take heed to what I'm saying because there's wisdom that's coming out of my mouth. When a man is
Okay.
broken,
What does that have to do with why women cheat? Let's get a man's perspective. Take it away, baby. Play too much. Or what are your thoughts on that?
Like the generalization from us guys, and right now I'm gonna speak for us guys in general when we be in our guys circle type thing or whatever. What, like, let's say if we're in a barbershop or whatever and we comparing notes or whatever, is always it always sounds the same. She always nagging at me and this and that and the other. I just don't want to listen to none of that stuff. I just, I go wherever, I do whatever, because I just ain't got time for all that nonsense. So, and I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, baby, even we went through it. Because we don't want to hear that, we don't want to hear our female partners any type of way, shape, or form. So, and hell, even I've been there where, oh, you having trouble at home, like we at work type, so it's like, so the female is talking, venting, and she feel like she's been heard. So then she tends to um get emotionally attached to the dude because she feels like I finally got somebody to hear me, and
Mm.
and my man, he's not hearing me. So you know next thing you know, they banging, she drunk, and you the only one that'll listen to me. Or what's the famous saying, I just feel so comfortable with you. And that's all about communication. When
Fact.
a female say, she feels so comfortable with the guy, it's communication. It's on an emotional level. Where for us guys, it's like, yeah, I mean, even if the chick is ugly and just whatever, it's like still bangable. So it's just physical. We just playing our part, to get the draws.
So women cheat because they want to be heard.
Mm. Because, like the lady said, like, um, when a woman speaks, everybody listens. And I'm gonna be honest. I think that's why women have that nice sultry voice because sorry, I got a blackberry in the back of my molar. Oh, excuse me. Um, that they got the voice that they have. Like I tell my wife all the time, like she sounds so damn good that she could easily phone sex that sexy operator on the other line. Like, damn, I like calling Sears. All because of that woman. She picks up the phone and she just sounds
Wow.
so good. Hell, I've had bill collectors call me and sound good. Like, dang, okay, I ain't gonna pay it, but you definitely sound good.
Wow. Like, let's just keep talking.
Yeah, like, look here,
How's
okay.
your day?
Yeah, like, you know, I've had a rough childhood on financials. What you think about that? What?
Mm-mm.
Sir? Da 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 da. I'll be like, ooh.
Stop it. I'm gonna need you to not. So I will concur. I personally have never done that or had that where like like relationships issues for me personally went into the workplace where there was the whole work husband or you get the work wives, work husband situation. I never had that. Like I thought about it and I'm like, no. Um on the flip side, my husband he had a couple women trying to be his work wife.
Well,
That's
see, that's the thing. Even unknowingly, like unknowingly, I'm there at work, but unknowingly, like just like look here. Okay, you're talking. You possibly want my advice, so I'm just here listening. No harm, no foul. Not thinking nothing of it. I don't have no hidden agenda.
yeah.
So it's like, but then all of a sudden, later on down the line, that's when I get, oh, I just love talking to you, and um, you know, you're cute.
Yeah.
Uh, I love your confidence. I'm like, well, where did this come from? Like, how you okay, you
Because
say
you I'm sorry, I cut
go
you off
ahead. Go ahead, talk about me, baby.
talking about me. You are a pure soul. Like women have these, and I'm not saying all women, I just what I know of have these men that have ill intentions, ulterior motives. They get with women because they didn't manipulated them some kind of way, and the women just want attention. They want someone. They want what they want. So the men know that, especially when you meet these men in the clubs and whatever places. So you're not getting some. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. So here's a man that they see every day, showing up for work every day, is not missing a day of work.
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's
he's
yeah.
a hard worker. You go work out, and I'm speaking present, but you go
Mhm.
work out, so they see that you consistent with working out. They're seeing the effects of you working out. They seeing the weight loss, and you're funny. You make them laugh. That's on the top of the list. A woman, when you make a woman laugh or you make her feel good, that's come on now. That's immediate. They go home and these men ain't paying them no attention, or they in their phones. They avoiding them, like you said. The woman nags, so they don't want to be bothered. Oh, here she come. Here we go. So they don't want to be bothered. They in their phone. They ignoring her. They ain't giving her no attention. So they coming to work, and here's this guy that's unintentionally fulfilling their needs. And you easy on the eyes. Not
but
with that face. Stop it.
but that's and I don't get it too. But then again, being in the man circle, whatever, there's not too many there's not too many old heads. See, I was blessed enough to deal or be around a lot of old heads, especially in Chicago. Like, the youngsters pitch pennies and quarters or whatever. But I was that youngin' that was like, yo, I'm over here sitting on the crates with the old guys. I'm out of their circle, but I'm at the edge type. They in their conversation. So then, if they say, "Hey, young buck," they turning around to me or whatever. You have a dude, so I get engaged like that. Like, I'm hearing the old dudes say, "Hey, if a woman is doing this, doing that, this is how you move." So when a lot of dudes my age, which I'm happy to say, oh, excuse me, I'm 45, just turned 45 in December, So a lot of dudes my age, hell, I'm gonna be honest, some of them even older than me, but they don't have the wisdom that I got, the knowledge that I got, because it's like, do y'all not understand the reason your women is nagging is because they're asking for help, and you're not even picking up on that. Okay, you feel like you the king of the castle. Hey, fool, get up and make sure you have a castle. If your woman, oh, okay, a female. I'm not saying female not are not supposed to know, but they don't grow up thinking how to hang a door. So if your castle needs a door hung, get up and do it. Why keep her asking? That asking becomes nagging to you because you're not willing to do it.
Yeah.
There's again a movie. I don't know if I said this in any other movie or not movie, but video. There's a movie, a kids movie, and it's called Robots. And the basis behind that is see a need, fill a need. Um, in retrospect, if you really don't understand it, it's like how many times you gonna walk over that the pans when the hamper's right there. You see they need to go in there. Just go ahead, bend over, pick them up, put them in the hamper, fellas. This is what I'm saying. Like, you know, I can understand you tired and you probably threw your clothes towards the hamper in the dark and just fell into bed because you've worked. I understand that. But if you getting up and the hamper is near the bathroom or towards the front door, not the front door, but the door going out your room or whatever, and you see it within 10 minutes of either you pooping in the bathroom, brushing your teeth, or taking a shower, by the time you come back, go ahead, put that joint in the hamper, the laundry basket or whatever. That way she's not getting up and tripping or fumbling and over your pants. That's why she's nagging. And if she's nagging and you don't hear her, then guess what? You gonna have another dude in there that's gonna say, "Baby, I hear you." And even if they got the ill intentions of doing the same thing, it'll be just enough to get her away from you.
Mm.
So think about that. I'm. It took me a while to get it together or whatever. But still, I was pretty good. Like when I'm with my baby, if like she know that, hey, I have no problem with getting up and making grits for her, oatmeal, all that stuff. Uh, hell, how, baby, tell the people when we was living on Gerard, how many times did you have to go in the basement and wash clothes?
Very few. We were there for what, a year?
No, we
3
was there
years? 3 years?
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years, and I'm gonna say maybe 5 times.
Come on now.
I ain't touched the yard. I didn't anything that was, and it wasn't like male, female, gender roles. It wasn't anything like that. But if it was something strenuous or whatever the case may be, like I didn't have to worry about it. I didn't even have to ask. Let's start there. I didn't have to ask. Or let's say we got a notice that the trees need to be cut down or whatever. I mentioned it once. I didn't have to repeat myself.
And plus, I kind of like destruction anyway, so cutting is right up there. And when it's time to barbecue, I love lighting fires. Yes, I have a pyro pyro side of me or whatever. So that's how I looked at it. Um, Now, women, you may think, well, my man is doing that right now, or whatever. Here's a tip to try to get your man to start on the right path. Whenever he do even the smallest thing, applaud him for it. That makes I'm gonna tell you right now, that makes a guy feel good. Yeah.
Not even applaud, but just show appreciation. My favorite thing, like when I caught a understanding of saying I appreciate you. Come on now.
It makes the man want to do it more because he likes that feeling. Um
We
can,
off topic, by the way, though.
no, but
Technically,
this is along the lines why even women cheat, men cheat or whatever. Because
you at
when you
home
think
being a couch potato ain't doing nothing. She out working, coming home, got to do everything else at home too, and you
exactly,
ain't doing nothing.
and okay, so let's say for instance you can't cook, fella, you can't cook. All right, cool. But if she's coming home, don't you think a nice bath, even if she's a shower person, go ahead, waste the water and waste the bubbles to say, hey, I drew you a bath. And I made sure, because I know when you get home or what time you get home, I made sure to run it like extra hot. So at least it'll be somewhat still hot when you get home. And bam, it's just that gesture. At least it's to show her that, hey, baby, I see you, I acknowledge you. You know, make the bed. I don't like making the bed, but I'll throw them covers over that mug in a minute. That's me. But it's at least it's somewhat decent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You don't see the covers all
it's not.
ravaged and balled up in a corner somewhere.
Yeah, it's a start. So women want to be seen. Women want to be heard. Um, they want to be acknowledged. They want to be told, you look good today. They want to be uplifted. I mean, on the flip side, though, I mean, this is where talk about Takina come in and say, look, you got to build yourself up. You can't expect anyone else to do it. But it still feels good coming from someone, especially your man. Because if someone out in public tells you you look good and your man, oh, I know personally that someone's man was not uplifting them, was not speaking highly of them. When I mean, the person would, you don't tell me that I look good. You don't tell me this and that. Yeah, okay. That attention was coming from somewhere else too. Yes, it was. It was. So go ahead. Don't give her compliments. She gonna get it from somewhere else. And when I mean get it, she gonna want to be intimately connected to someone that makes her feel good, speaks highly of her, versus someone that just looks at her in disgust.
And whether you know it or not, whether you call it God, whether you call it universal energy or whatever, she's gonna exude. Is that the right word? Exude. She's gonna.
Exude.
It's gonna be like pheromones. Like, say I look good. Say anything. I need attention. A
You're right.
dog.
I know where you're going with that.
A hound dog is gonna pick up on that. And
Yep.
he gonna he gonna be all over it. Like, yeah, I seen like case in point. Oh, excuse me. If I see my if I didn't know my baby, right, and I'd be like, "How you doing today? You doing fine?" Just by asking somebody that's being treated wrong, how they day going, how they feel, man, that's the key to open that door and boom. Well, thank you for asking and then he, man,
Got her. So first of
that's
all,
all around the water cooler type or in the
yeah,
grocery store.
yeah. So guys know if you catch eye contact and the guy's like, hey, or if there's a if you my king used to tell me back in the day, if you do eye contact with someone, they already got you. And then
A Chicago pimp told me that, but oh, or pimps, hound dogs, or whatever. Basically, if she looking, she booking. She gonna go. Let finish your thought because I want to go down younger than that.
so if he catches your attention by eye, he got you. Then if he comes and speaks to you and you engage in the conversation, yeah, it's a wrap. So for me, I'm
What they
not.
used to say, that saying, conversation rule the nation.
So like I've had people like try and start conversations with me, or they'll speak and say, "Hello, how are you?" I'm good, and I'll keep walking. I'm not stopping. I'm not finna nothing. Like I'll keep walking. And it's not to be rude or anything, it's just I'm not interested, so let's not waste either one of our times. But there's people, and the reason is because there's in my mind, there's I'm fulfilled, right? Like I'm good over here. My cup is full. I'm good. So I don't need anyone. I don't need my cup to overflow. Okay, I don't need more. I'm good. It's already overflowing. We good. I don't. Mm-mm. So when people try and holler or get my attention, I'm not interested. Like sometimes it's humorous.
Like this
Um,
morning,
yeah, he was just trying too hard. When you try too hard, like you probably got a woman at home that you ain't even trying that hard, or maybe I don't know. I
ooh,
don't know.
that could preach right there. That could preach right there. You try way too hard for a person you don't know when you have a person at home that wants you to try hard for them. Why is
Ooh,
it
yeah,
to
yeah.
try hard for a complete stranger than a person that's got to put up with your shit?
So yeah. What were you gonna say though, baby, about the old school?
Oh, not the old school, but going younger. Anybody, any male out there that got a daughter or whatever, when you think about it, Little girls that grow up not hearing that their dad thinks they're beautiful,
Mm.
smart, intelligent, and all that stuff. If they don't hear that, and I mean often as they growing up, then when they get of some type of age, best believe they going, and then you're gonna be like, you're gonna be upset because you didn't found out years later that yeah, your baby girl then did something strange for a piece of change just for male attention. And the first male attention that she should have and have fulfilled is her father's attention.
And that is fact. So I didn't even know what I was listed at in my dad's phone. Um,
Probably baby girl.
no, it was beautiful something. The phone's dead now, but it was beautiful something. And my brother seen it. Like I don't. My brother had the phone, so he seen it. He was like, "Legit, you were dad's favorite," and I'm like, "I was not. Like I don't do favorites. I was not." But however I'm programmed in his phone, my brother was like, "No, you were." And every time he spoke to me, "Hey, beautiful. What's up,
Mm.
beautiful?" Like he spoke to me in an uplifting way. And on the flip side, like, that's daddy's girl, But I was telling one of my best friends the other day, I said every time I speak to my grandkids, I say, "Hey, pretty princess. Hey, handsome king." Because if they I feel like they not getting it from their parents, But I'm gonna say that to them. So when they get older, they're gonna know.
Yeah.
They're gonna know. When I say it to the grandbaby, I be like, "Hey, pretty princess." She just get to cheese it. "Hi, I'm the pretty princess." Yes, you are.
You do that.
So you have to uplift them. You have to build them up when they're younger. But even now, like I know, like cocky. I went on a trip with a friend of mine, and I was in the mirror taking pictures because I was like, I look good. Like every picture I took, I probably took like 50 pictures. Look good throughout the day. She was angry, trying to ruin the photos, all types of stuff because my confidence, I built it up myself. But for the women that ain't got it built up because they're not hearing it from nobody. Ain't nobody telling them. They man ain't telling them. Family, whoever. And you have to do it yourself. But to get that confirmation from other people or to know that your man thinks you look good,
Yeah. You gotta know for yourself first before you know.
no one else can no one else can tell you something that you don't believe, right? So if you don't think you're pretty, if you don't think you're beautiful, if your self-esteem is low, no one else, when someone else says it, you're still going to doubt them. You don't think I'm pretty. You be looking at those other girls. You be looking at those other girls on Instagram, and that was me. I'm like, I looked at my husband's Instagram. I said, these girls is all strippers and models, whatever. I was insecure, no lie. Like, dang, this girl. There was one girl. I think I cannot remember her name. She was thick. She had a body, light skinned girl, pretty face. She wasn't super popular, famous, but I know a few people that have posted her, and I cannot remember her name. I don't even remember. I don't remember. But I'm like, dang, like this girl thick. She got a body. I was feeling some type of way. Now you can. I don't care. I could run with the best of them.
And she can. She got that backside.
Stop it.
She's built like a Sagittarius. She's a Sagitt. Is it Sagittarian? But like the whole just the booty to thigh ratio is magnificent.
Stop it.
And then she got the face and the attitude to boot, man. But for real, fellas, if she's not trying to talk to you, best believe she's talking to somebody else. I'm gonna be honest, women got to talk. They do. But if they ain't talking to you, they talking to somebody else. And that particular type of silence you don't want unless you don't want your woman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
tell you
let
right, like get in tune.
if they're not willing though, but let's talk about the top 10 reasons that women potentially could cheat. We're going to kind of wrap it up. We're going to try and wrap it up. Emotional dissatisfaction. Women seek emotional connection if they feel neglected, misunderstood, or emotionally disconnected from their partner. Lack of intimacy, so a lack of physical or emotional intimacy in their current relationship can lead to a woman to seek it elsewhere. Desire for variety or excitement. Some may cheat in search of new experiences or excitement. Like if y'all ain't doing nothing, y'all don't go nowhere, y'all don't venture out on a regular, y'all don't find stuff to do outside of the four walls y'all hiding in, then yeah,
The four
she
walls and dirty drawers y'all keep looking at. Y'all better go outside.
yeah. So then there's revenge or retaliation. In some cases, women may cheat as a form of revenge if they've been cheated on or wronged in some type of way by their partner. Low self-esteem. Cheating can sometimes be a way for an individual with low self-esteem to seek validation and affirmation from others, even though it never turns out well. Unresolved personal issues. So personal issues such as history of trauma, attachment issues, um, unaddressed mental health concerns can contribute to cheating. Opportunity and circumstances. Sometimes cheating occurs simply because the opportunity presented itself and the individual made an impulse decision. Unfulfilled expectations. So women might cheat if their relationship does not meet their expectations or if they feel their partner is not living up to the role they expected them to fulfill. Lack of love or falling out of love. Some women cheat because they no longer feel love or passion towards their partner and seek those feelings elsewhere. And lastly, issues in the relationship. Problems like constant fighting, incompatibility, or abuse can drive a woman to seek comfort and solace in another relationship. What do you think about all that?
It was a lie. I didn't pay attention.
Okay, so I'm going to just wrap it up.
No, I paid attention in and out, in and out. But it's definitely everything that we've talked about in some way, shape, or form. It definitely is. Look here, it's very, very, very true what they say. How you got her or how you got him, you gotta keep that up. You might not have to do it every day, but 2 to 3 times out of the week, you gotta make her smile. Like hell, start there. Have a point where you want to do where you want to make her smile. I don't care if you gotta ask her like stuff that what do she find funny or stuff that she like to do, like which you should already know because what
But if you
y'all
don't,
then act. Just a closed mouth don't get fed. Just like I don't know. I don't want to get explicit, but you want it. You want headshots, but you don't want to wash your balls. Like that make no sense.
yeah.
Um, she want to get wined and dine, but she's the only breadwinner. Like then she could wine and dine herself, but she want it from her guy. Help him get a job. So I don't know.
Well,
Like
you can't help someone get a job that don't want it. for themselves, you know.
Well, then that's your problem, your fault. We can't help you. I don't.
I'm just saying, like, you have people that want to be taken care of. They don't want to work. Men get with women because they like, okay, you go do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's. I mean, that's. Like,
I don't understand how I did it. My kid's dad was not working like that. I don't know how I did it. He had time to cheat and he took advantage of it.
well, then people would be like, "Well, why did you be with him, stay with him, or anything like that?"
Because I was young and in that mindset, you got, I even for you want to stay for the kids. You want the kids to grow up with both their
Yeah.
parents. So that's where I was until I'm like, you cheating. Well, I was a little different because the minute I confirmed he was cheating, yeah, he had to go. He
Yeah.
was gone. I
She.
brought his clothes to him.
Yeah. Even when we had our little disagreements or whatever. Yeah. She quick to
You gotta go. You're messing up my vibe, my energy.
sever ties and close thighs. But
For real.
this time around, we actually know where all that stuff stems from, where it comes from, why it is. And that's the thing that you want to get to. So if your woman is mad and she's quiet,
You in trouble.
try to, yeah, you're in trouble, but try to figure out where and when did it all start. And if you don't know, ask her in a nice way. Oh, excuse me, fellas. I know you don't want to do it because you are alpha male. Ooh, nigga, if you want your woman, my bad,
So
fella. If you want your woman, be submissive in that moment to get the information that you need to make your relationship s- start to solidify and be solid. Be submissive to get the information. And if she's not worth it to you, then yeah, you're gonna have to let her go.
yeah,
Because
let her go and find happiness somewhere else.
she definitely if
You don't want her.
yeah. So if yeah.
Women cheat. So I'm gonna wrap it up. You have to understand the person you're with. You got to be willing to put in the work. You gotta sit down because literally we realized us and the issues we were having was like this. It was a cycle, like it was a circle. I was doing what I was doing because he was doing what he was doing because he wasn't doing what I needed and I wasn't doing what he needed. So it was this cycle. So no one can point the finger and say, "Oh, it's your fault," because you literally have to take accountability for your part of why that person was acting the way that they were, either was doing or wasn't doing. You have to claim that. And when we realized it was a what do you say, a two-way street, it went both ways,
Yeah.
like legit. So I'm gonna own my shit. I'm gonna step up to the plate and be like, okay, I own my lack of not paying attention to you and not giving you what you needed. And on the flip side, then you own that I needed attention and whatever else. And now we good.
Are you trying? Were you trying to look at me and do that like
Not necessarily, but I
for
mean,
the camera? We'll look at each other. Okay, go for
mwah. Okay, I need you to stop doing that. Stop doing that, sir. Hey, what was that? What do you?
it. I'm done. Oh, snap. All right. Well,
So, anywho, women cheat for various reasons, and usually it's mental.
mhm.
It's mental. For men, it's more than likely physical and just it's that nagging, but the nagging comes because of the mental that the woman's not getting. All the low self-esteem, you cheating, so now she gonna cheat. Why are you cheating? Because she's not doing this, or she's nagging. Why is she nagging? Because you're not doing your part that she needs. Now, the last one,
Hold on. Before you go on, when you was talking just now, here's a philosophy saying from yours truly, Life of Iconic. Iconic. I thought of this just now. Just now. So you ain't gonna hear this from nowhere else but here. Relieve, fellas, this is to you. Relieve the stress from her head so she can get on yours.
yeah, that's all you. Stop it. Not that face. I'm gonna need you not to do that. You look weird.
I look good with a beard.
Yeah, salt and pepper. I love it.
Mm. Yes, yes, people, you can see I'm letting all of it, all the dye grow out, you know.
I love it. I don't think he really is. It hasn't grown on him,
Nah,
so to
it
speak.
hasn't.
Yet. I like it, and women love the salt and pepper, and he just does not understand that. Like, yeah, especially when you just smooth with it, and he's smooth with it. You better own it. You better own it, sir. Own it.
Ooh, I got gray hair on my chest, baby. Want to see?
No, that's too much. Stop it. So the one thing that I will disagree with to a certain extent is when it said unfulfilled expectations, like you expect someone
Yeah.
you cheat because you're expecting whatever. I listen, if you
Like
go in,
you coming in with expectations.
you can't do that. I used to know someone, an acquaintance. She sat on the highest horse that existed in her head. It was a high horse, and she had these high expectations of men, but she
I think
was
I know who
not.
you're talking to. We went to church with her.
Yeah, she was not on the her expectations, or what she was expecting a man to put on her table was not what she had on her table to begin with. She was not meeting her own expectations. I honestly am not going to expect someone or something from someone that I'm not doing myself. Like,
A man gotta add to it, not produce it.
yeah. So
So if you ain't
she,
doing it for yourself, don't expect another person to do it for you.
on Facebook dating back in the day, there was a man that had this you got to have this shoe size, you got to have this credit score, you got to have this job or make this amount of money, blah blah blah. He had this whole list of what a woman should have, and then said, "Oh, but I'm a salesman and don't question me about mine," and da 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 da, meaning it wasn't the same. I'm a salesman, so I work off commission. I don't have that much money. My credit is not that good because I'm working on commission.
And again, I'm a school bus driver and my credit's good.
Yeah. Stop it. But yes, pop your collar, baby. So you can't. That's not the collar. Anywho, so we gonna wrap this up because we almost at an hour. Um, so you can't expect someone and then be like, oh well, he didn't produce $30,000 a month, so I'm gonna go
Ooh,
cheat on him.
speaking of money, just because a man got money, women, and your expectations is, hey, I'ma get some of that money because he loves me, he wants me, or whatever have you. Don't expect him to give you his money right off the bat, or hell, within the first year. One thing
Well,
about a man that makes money is that, A, you have to show him that you're worth it. But at the same time, there's a two-way street. You gotta show him that you gotta show him that you want him, that you respect him. Because
it
that part is why guys cheat, is our respect level is the same as love for us, where y'all is more a mental, emotional type, excuse me. So
yeah. So just I'm in a few groups and I see women that have high expectations of men that make a lot of money. And there's been a small few that have got these men that, will fly them out and wine and dine them and whatever, sometimes maybe even wife them up. But it doesn't always turn out that good because you're mistreated. You came in with nothing, you leave him with nothing. You He's busy. He's always busy. He's always working. He's always on business trips. Like sometimes a man in that stature will get you because he just need a maid at home. He need someone to fill the bed. I don't know. Don't cheat because you have expectations of someone else that you don't even have of yourself. That's just my 2 cents.
yeah, and again, Kevin Samuels tried to tell y'all. A lot of other people tried to tell y'all, when you have a high dollar amount, a plethora of options come with it, and be around it. It's the nature of the beast.
Yeah. So women, and this is the talk about it. Kina talking. If you have emotional dissatisfaction, if you have low self-esteem, unresolved personal issues, you might want to deal with that before you even attempt to get in a relationship, period. Or if you're in a relationship, talk to the person you're with and let them know, like, hey, as a child, my mom left me at 3 years old. I was with my dad, and he was blah blah blah. And at the age of 12, 13, 14, I was taking care of myself. So I didn't have a parent raising me. So I have emotional attachment issues or whatever else. Tell them that so they can work with you and
And
not
not
against.
against. Yeah.
Exactly. Tell them, talk, go deep, dig deep into
Let me go deep, deep. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
um swear I can't with you. Have those conversations. I don't think there's anything in my childhood, teenage life that he does not know. I don't think there's any, like, he knows this crap I went through with my, like, he knows that I'll get in the car and I'll fix something real quick because I had a man that would not fix nothing. I had to fix my own timing belt, timing chain, timing belt.
Time and
I I had
No,
to do
serpentine belt. Serpentine.
serpentine. I had to do alternators. I had to do brakes by myself because I had a man at home, not him. I had a man at home that wouldn't do it. That wouldn't do it. He was okay with seeing me struggle and suffer. And I stayed and struggled. I never cheated. He did because again, he had time to cheat because I was working and I needed a vehicle to get to work. So I had to fix it myself.
Yeah.
And hell, back then YouTube wasn't as popular as it is now. So I had to ask around, ask people, call my dad.
Hmm.
That was probably one of the major reasons why my dad did not care for him, because you sitting here making my daughter struggle. Now I got to call my mechanics or call my people to get the answers she needs because you won't do it. So women cheat for these reasons. So men, listen, if she ain't talking, ask her, talk to her. How can you help? How can we build together? Women, I swear, women love to hear that. How can we build together? Together.
You gotta stand on business too, fellas. I'm not saying for you to get ran over by a woman, nor to run over her, but y'all are two adults. Y'all can work it out. It's a give and take. It's not a take, and it's not a give. It's a give and take. I give her something, she gives me something. She and that's where the taking, because if I give her money and we need food, she goes and gets groceries and gives us a meal, and we take it. Yes, we take it. But then the thing is to actually do it over again. Like, but yeah, so it's getting around that time anyway. And plus I'm trying to get my beard, y'all, to start coming
I
up.
see it.
I wanna have it,
I see it. I see you. I see you.
Get the game.
No, not the sideways hat. You look good with a straight. Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all see the B. Y'all know what the B for. Ain't gonna be no honey packs if I don't get the honey back.
Whoa. So communicate. Because women, yeah, it takes one man to look in her direction, and if these things that I listed are not being fulfilled, yeah, you can consider her gone. If she's not like me, because hell, I was a lot of this, and I didn't cheat. Sometimes I swear I had the thought like I should have cheated. I swear I did, but I'm like, it just wasn't. I was not that person, but
yeah,
whatever.
So, back to the expectation real quick before we get out. Ladies, have your expectations around stuff that he's already showing you that he does. If he already sweeps the flow, yes, expect that type of stuff. But also praise him for it so he can add to his repertoire. You know what I'm saying? Because if she like it when I do this. Well, what would she do or give me if I go ahead and add laundry? It's a sneaky way to get the man to do the housework.
So,
but guess what? We love it because we get you in your femininity, in your essence, and that speaks more than. Hey.
So I'm gonna say two things, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So first thing is, would you say it's praising him, or would you say it would be appreciating him? I appreciate you for doing the floor.
In the man's world, we gonna feel like it's appreciation, praise. We gonna worship.
But but I want to clarify for the women that don't be like, oh, good job, because don't make it sound like he's a dog, and you know what I'm saying.
No.
So give appreciation, give thanks, or you don't even have to necessarily say it directly to him, but your reaction from what he did will be enough as well. So like if let's say he did laundry, he folded, oh my God, and it smells so good in here too. Like, yes, now I can do this and I can do that because I love when it smells good in here and the clothes, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's looking at how you react based off of something he did. So he like, oh, this the reaction I get? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep doing that. Oh, she like when it smell good when she walk in from work. I'm gonna keep doing that too. Like,
You just hell start off with going up and giving him a kiss, a nice kiss, and as you're pulling away from his face or whatever, I really appreciate you doing this. It smells so good. I love that. I love that. Thank you.
exactly. And Valentine's is coming up. So when you guys see this video, it is gonna be the third next Saturday to whatever. My days, we be recording, I be messing up my days. Go to the dollar store or Dollar Plus, Dollar Tree, but Dollar Plus.
Yeah.
It's Valentine's right now. So this is for the men or the women. Go and do something special outside of making sure you make time with your sidekick, your side chick. So this right here, you probably can't see it. See if I can get the camera to show it. 52 fun things to do on date night. And I literally grabbed it. My husband's making fun of me, but I grabbed it because it says beach day. And I'm like, we so can go when we get our pool done. We can have a beach day at the pool because we plan on building a whole desert oasis. This was $1.25, and in this jar, it has all these different things you can do. So you pull out a card, and look, y'all can go do dance lessons. Okay,
Nothing with twerking in it.
why not? Dance lessons, stripper pole, do a strip tease, a private strip dance for your man.
Remember when you did it on FaceTime for me?
My business.
Man.
Baby, let's go skydiving. Yeah, I can't even get him in a little air balloon. We gonna do it.
All this ain't meant to be suspended in the air because that
We're-
ground hurts.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
So together as a couple, y'all can sit down in the dining room and make a bucket list. And if you don't like the name bucket list, because I don't like the name bucket list, make your own type of list of things that y'all want to do. Get a travel planner and write down the things that go pick states that y'all want to travel to, and then research those states and find out the fun things to do in those states. Places to eat, popular places to go. I literally have a travel planner that I created for couples. It's on Amazon. Yeah.
Like when we went to Vegas and went in the Ferris wheel, and
Shh.
they got cameras, so don't do it, y'all. But
Did they have cameras when we did it?
yeah, we was lucky enough to get away with it.
Okay. Okay. Anyways, say less. Don't say anything else. So, anyways, $1.25, and y'all got 52. How many weeks in a year? 52. Y'all could do this.
I can see somebody now. For real? Is she for real? 52? Yeah. Go to school.
Right?
Y'all are
Once a week. Y'all can pick something, and y'all don't have to go with exactly what it says. Like this says beach day, but we finna have a whole pool in our backyard. So we going outside.
Right.
If you're willing, if there's a will, there's a way. There's no excuses. If you don't want your woman to cheat, y'all sit down, talk. Women, you don't want your man to cheat, figure out what's going on. Communicate, talk. He has needs. He's a man and the world has beat him up. Figure out what he needs. And if he's not willing, because there are specifically certain signs, or I'm going to say narcissists, they're not willing. I don't care what you do. Find somebody else. Get somebody else to do it.
But you'll find that out when you put in the work. But with that being said, don't ground your love.
Make it out of this world.
Oh, you kind of late, but okay.
No, I was holding in a yawn. Leave me alone.
Oh, but yeah, I'm your guy, Iconic.
Life
Isn't it ironic?
Iconic.
Yeah, I gotta post more on my page.
Yes, you do. We gonna work on that. And I'm your queen goddess. Talk about it, Takina. Please follow us. Click the link in the description below to get to both of our Instagrams. You're watching this on YouTube potentially. Facebook, all of that fun stuff. Talk about it, Takina and Life of Iconic. We are out.